guys, I'm Leela from Uku-Lela Therapy, and today's video is going to be a little different than videos I've done in the past. So I usually do like mock music therapy sessions, and that is just a lot of work, so I'm just going to do those on the first Wednesday of every month. And the other Wednesdays I'm just going to do videos about music therapy and psychology and creativity and things like that. So here's my first video of that series, how music has helped me with my social anxieties. I say social anxieties versus social anxiety because social anxiety is something you have to be treated for and you should get professional help with if you have, but social anxieties is something that I think everyone has. Some people have more than others. So in this video we're talking about social anxieties. When I was young I was diagnosed with social anxiety disorder called selective mutism, but I haven't been diagnosed recently. But I still do have a lot of social anxieties, and about that time when I was being treated for that, I was going to piano lessons. I think I started when I was like 5 or 6, and I think that that was one thing that helped me a lot because I was meeting with someone that was unfamiliar that became familiar to me, in their house that was unfamiliar that became familiar to me, and I was communicating with them through music, more through music than through talking. So I think that's the first way it's helped me a lot, is that music served as an alternate form of communication. And before I learned music, I wrote a lot, and I wrote a lot of stories and in my little diary thing about random stuff. And then I got interested in music, and that became an outlet for me. And I learned piano and I learned guitar, and I really think that those were good ways for me to get out a lot of thoughts and emotions that I had that were hard for me to talk about or communicate to other people. And I think that that is what music can do for a lot of people, and just any of the arts. It makes it easier to communicate those things through sounds and metaphors. I think a lot of the mental health struggle is just dealing with isolating thoughts and emotions, and art can help you deal with those things and communicate them more clearly to other people and connect with other people in that way. Also, just relating to lyrics and songs helps a lot too, just feeling more connected with other people in the world. So music is just a great outlet and alternate way of communicating, as are all of the arts. I'm an idiot. I just recorded so much of my video. It wasn't even recording. I had to change my battery, and then I didn't press record again, and I really shouldn't do these things in the morning. Not good. Okay, at least I've got some practice in this. Anyways, here we go again. Another way music has helped me is through performing. So middle and high school, I played flute and band, and I think that this really helped me in such formative years of my life, as do any organizations or clubs that high schoolers and middle schoolers may join. Not only was I up on stage performing for all to see, but I was also making a great group of friends through band, and I honestly don't know what high school would have been like if I wasn't in a band, because it was really the only thing that I enjoyed about high school, and really the only place that I made friends. I probably would have just been a sad and lonely person without it. I don't know. I just know that's helped me a lot and that I really enjoyed it. So then I went to college for music therapy, which is a music major, so I did a lot of performing there too, and a lot of solos because I had to. But I think this was really good for me because it wasn't talking in front of a group of people. I was playing music in front of a group of people, which is something I enjoy. Talking, do not enjoy. Music, good. Talking, bad. Unless I'm reading a script that I've been working on for a week and hiding behind a camera. So all of these things, performing in groups, performing one-on-one in lessons, performing solo and doing auditions, I think was so helpful for me in conditioning me to not be as afraid of being in front of people and making mistakes in front of people, but it was through a safe and comfortable medium that I loved, music. The next way that I think music has helped me is music festivals and concerts, and that might seem kind of silly, but just like dancing and being crazy in front of a bunch of other people, dancing and being crazy in that environment, just opening up and not caring as much about what people think of me and not being such an unhealthily internalizing person. I'm also just obsessed with music festivals and concerts, just like the environment and the vibe. Even though they're loud and packed and full of people, like a socially anxious person's nightmare, for some reason I just love them. And I think that's because I just love live music, and I love music so much. So it just kind of forces me into these situations, which is kind of awesome because we're all sharing in this almost like spiritual experience, and we're all connecting but on a different level of music, and we don't have to be talking to be connecting. And if we are talking, then it's usually about the music, which leads me to my next point. Another way it's helped is talking about music. So I think talking about music with other people has helped me because it's so much easier to talk about things that you know a lot about and that you enjoy, and that you're passionate about. So if you think about the things that you love and that you enjoy, you probably want to talk about those things. It's probably easy for you to talk about those things. And music is something that will just inspire me to go up to a random person, which I never do, if they're wearing like a band shirt that I love or something, and I just can't help but be like, I love your shirt so much, that band is awesome, and I just explode because I can't help it, because that's how much I love their band and their music, and it just encourages me to converse with another human being. So I do still have a lot of social anxieties, but I really think they would be so much worse if it wasn't for music and the influence it has had on my life. And I think that's probably helped a lot of other people too. If it has, let me know in the comments what influences music has had on you, or art. And for more fun psychology, music therapy, creativity videos, subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Focus. Focus. Is it focus? There we go.